Hello everyone, it's a new week, a new topic, and this week's on childhood. And like everyone, I wanted to show photos and I don't know, tell you something about my childhood. Um, and I found some they are pretty much from when I was a baby until I was 10, 9. Wait, what? 9. Yeah, maths isn't really something I'm good at. Um, I wanted to start with this one that's showing me and my family. Ooh, I'm bad at this. I'm a Baptist, and that's me, my sister, and mom and dad. I was 3 months back then, but as you can see in this picture and in this one, which shows me when I was about a week old, I had a lot of hair when I was a baby, and I had black hair when I was a baby. My hair got lighter the older I got, and when I was about 8, 9 years old, my hair was really blonde, and then it got back to getting darker again. So this is not my natural hair color, but I'm dark blonde is my natural hair color. Okay, this book's like really cool because we wrote down little things like my records. I got my first teeth when I was 6.5 months old. That's what it says. I was able to walk. Well, I was able to do my first steps when I was 10 months old. I was able to walk when I was 11 months old. Words that I invented. Like, I called myself Nana. My name is Valentina. Nana. Yeah, well, it ends with Na, so maybe that's the reason. But my sister's name is Francisca, and I called her Didi. I mean, no reason for that. Also, this camera makes me look really pale. Last week I looked sunburned, and this week I look pale. That's nice. And here's some pictures. So you see how I grew up. This was my first birthday, second birthday, third birthday, fourth birthday with a horrible haircut. I don't know why I had this. It looks awful. And that's fifth birthday. My dad didn't take a picture of me on my sixth birthday. I was very, very mad at him. Oh, that's like so cool. Things I wanted to be when I was a child. Okay, when I was 3 years old, I wanted to be a firefighter. That's what it says. When I was 4 years old, I wanted to be a dancer. With 4 years old, I wanted to be a pilot. 6 years, I wanted to work in the circus. I remember that I wanted to be like a tightrope dancer. Is that what it's called? Tightrope walker. Like when you have a rope and you walk on it. You know what I mean. I wanted to be a singer with 7 years old, and then I wanted to be. But I don't know who to translate it. I don't know the English voice of it. I wanted to be like a marine biologist. Oh, I think that's the word. That's what I wanted to be with 8 years. 9 years, I wanted to be a doctor. And 10 years, I wanted to be a singer again. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be anything of this now, but yeah. That's also, funniest things I said is this page, and it's like the best. I don't know if I can translate it or if you understand what's bad, but I was a funny kid. Maybe because when I read this, I think like you were a weird kid. Honestly, you were a weird kid. Yes, I'm always laughing when I read it. Okay, so we have this one when I was 19 months back then. That means 1.5 year. And I wanted to I wanted to try an onion. And mom said, well, you can. And she gave it to me. And so I tried the onion. And I probably made a face like it's tasting really awful. And then I give it to her and say, Mom, it's good. Eat it. Oh, this one is so mean. Like my mom said to me, your mom is an old woman. I don't know where she said that. And she said, your mom is an old woman. I said, well, then throw her away. Also, this one, it was my birthday, and it doesn't say how old I am, but on my birthday, I asked my Mom, how old are you? And she showed me her fingers to tell me how old she is. And she said, like, 10, 10, 10, and how do you, okay, that's like how 4 goes. So it was my second birthday. I think my mom got me when she was 32. So she showed me 34 fingers, and she says, No, well, I totally messed up the story. Like she said, no, I asked her, Mom, how old are you? And she shows me 34 fingers, and I say, Mom, you're going to die soon. Why did I do that? Like, it was so mean to my mom. This one is the worst. This one is the worst, I swear. With 3.5 years old, I said to mom, Mom, girl, how do I translate? It's like, yo. I don't know how to translate. It's like a word that you can say as the first word of a sentence when you want to hear like, yes, it's true. I don't know. I'm like, Mom, women are not useful, are they? That's really what I said. And she says, well, I'm a woman. Am I not useful? And I say, well, you're useful for work. Um, I was I was such a mean kid. Now let's have a look at other pictures that I have. This was my first birthday. That's Dad, my sister, and me. This was me at Fasching. It's like carnival, a little bit like Mardi Gras, but it's something that kids do here. So we dress up as clowns and animals, and that's Mom and me. I was a clown, as you can see. Then, yeah, I think this one's kind of cute. I don't know how old I am in this one. We have a look. 2.5 years. So, my mom and me. I think we were hiking that day. So, that's the best picture in the whole wild world. Me and my sister. I thought, yeah, okay, I'm going to show that to the internet because it's fun. It is. Those are all taken in our old apartment. We don't live there anymore, so no, our toilet doesn't look like that. Seriously. That were 90s. So me and Mom swimming. I was 3.5 years old back then. So yeah, I think I knew how to swim when I was 5, but started learning for 3 years. That's also one of the best. It's at my grandpa's farm, me and my sister, and I was so afraid of the cows back then. Like, this one is a little one, I don't know what it's called in English, but um, I was like pressing against the wall, running away. And this, although both my parents' parents had farms, like my mom and my dad's parents had farms, and I grew up being around horses and pigs and you know, cows. We don't have a farm, but I've been there quite a lot. I don't know why I've been so afraid. This is so cute. It's me and my sister and my dad at a hut in the mountains of Austria. I was six back then. I think I was 6 in this one. So yeah, it's really cute. Just to see how Austria really looks. That's some mountains and me. I think it was about a year later. No, I'm 9 in this picture. And you also see that I had really blonde hair back then. I didn't know. It's just really nice. The view is nice and everything. And this is the last one that I actually picked out. It's of my dad and me and this huge teddy bear that I still have, and it's such a really cute picture. I don't know. Favorite family picture of all time. Especially because my sister and we both lost our teeth. It looks fun. I think it's the only one that we got made in like a photo box or something. So it's really fun. That was my childhood. I had a really fun childhood mostly. I just have one sister, one older sister. But yeah, because we were pretty much the same age, we did a lot of stuff together when we were I wouldn't say children, then I wanted to say kids, and there was like this chits that came out of my mouth, not the word I wanted to say. Yeah, we're still close, but she doesn't live here anymore, so we don't do that much stuff together. 2 more things that I want to show you. First of all, this red teddy bear, because like Rob showed his elephant teddy, and I said, I have a red teddy. That's my red teddy. I had it since I was a baby. I think about 1 year old or something. it still plays music. It's pretty slow, but it still plays music. And the other thing I wanted to show you are those shoes. Those were my first shoes that I ever had. Quite stylish. Oh yeah, and like I think I got them when I was 1 year old because I was born in winter, and then the winter after I was born I got those shoes. Or 2 years. Can you really wear those shoes when you're 1 year old? They're too huge, are they? I don't know, but those are my first shoes. I remember that, and mom says, "Hey, you can have them," so I keep them in my room because they're cute. That's it. See you next week.